On April 24th, 2024, the Love Paranormal team got a call from an old couple who were experiencing some weird paranormal incidents. The couple was living in the home for years, but it's just recently that things started to get scary.
How scared is Fran?
Very. I don't think it's anything to do with me. They're not after me at all. I can take whatever life throws at me. But she is petrified. I've never seen her like this.
The wife was scared to the core. As she recounted the incident, we get to know that a few days ago, she was pushed to the door by some unseen force. The investigators, on the other hand, could sense a demonic presence in the house as well. So they attempted to communicate with the spirit in the house. And this is what happened.
I'm Fran. I was very, very frightened by what was in here. As though something wanted to hurt me. Was that you? I want to sleep in this room.
We? Like you. We like you.
But you hurt me. You frightened me.
As the spirit appeared to be interested in communicating, the woman started asking him questions, only to get a chilling answer.
The one that pushed me, squashed me, frightened me. What does he want? Death.
Still, the ghost hunting crew remained determined to resolve the situation. They devised a plan to establish a peace treaty with the ghost, but first needed to determine the number of spirits present, so another session of communication with the paranormal began.
I think I just took photographs of a white apple.
What the f***?
Shocked as they were, the apparition looked like a man, somewhat tall and wide. Knowing there is more than one spirit in the house, the team went all over the house, hoping they would get to capture something more. And that is exactly what happened.
See what the naked eye cannot. Okay, I've got something. Whoa, its legs are off the ground and everything. It looks like it's almost levitating.
Moving on with the house tour, cameras and devices at hand, things seemed normal until they got to the mirror.
I've got a huge figure stood right next. It looks like it stood right in front of the mirror, and it's now just...
However, what they did not know was that something scary was about to happen.
There is a huge amount of energy coming from this mirror.
It's moving, it's falling.
And the video just ended there, leaving us all wondering what exactly happened afterwards. On the night of 15th March, 2023, a YouTuber decided to have his house checked. He had been experiencing scary things happening in his house and believed his house was haunted. He enlisted the help of a paranormal investigator to explore what was happening. And to begin with, they attempted to communicate with any spirits present. See what happened next.
Charlie, are you real? Dude, what? No.
The guy had sensed something unusual about the house for a while, but couldn't pinpoint the cause. The paranormal investigator, upon entering, immediately felt a negative energy.
This is it. Bro. What is up with this place?
After setting up equipment throughout the house, the team began their investigation. They started with a prayer and then called out to any spirits present. It soon became clear that a presence was nearby, seemingly warning them not to interfere.
So you can try. Not on this. What did it say? I think it said double, but
The activity ranged from unexplained knocks to a sudden drop in temperature, seemingly urging them to stay downstairs. However, upon returning downstairs, they checked their equipment and picked up a different voice this time.
Yeah. Upstairs there was a girl, now it's a guy. There's definitely multiple spirits in here.
Taking things a step further, Rug ventured into his room alone with the lights off to communicate with the spirit. An encounter sent shivers down his spine. Watch to see what happened. The video concludes with Rug visibly shaken, leaving viewers to ponder the spirit's message. On June 6th, 2023, a YouTuber decided to explore the infamous Three Sisters murder house, a location famous for paranormal activities. And just as they expected, the house lived up to its reputation. Entering the pitch-black house in the dead of night, Mo noticed a door creak open on its own, sending a wave of fear through him.
God dang it.
Yo, that's where the light was.
Yeah, I know. Yo, that when I just looked inside, that light wasn't... That door... Guys, I'm shaking. That door wasn't open. It's open now.
Determined to gather evidence of the sisters' trapped spirits, he went on with his investigation. And soon, a chilling sight is what he saw.
Oh, we got blood. Oh my god. We got blood all over the walls here. No bull. This is real blood. What the flip is going on here? Yo, we got blood everywhere. Dried up blood.
Really?
Yeah, look at this.
The bloodstains covered the room, refrigerator, and seemingly every surface. And as if this wasn't enough, the door behind them opened on its own.
Yo, that door just opened by itself.
Determined, they started discovering the other rooms, even though they all were as scared as anyone would be, not knowing what might surprise them at any moment. According to the YouTuber, the entire house reeked of a paranormal presence. However, it wasn't until a specific event that they finally decided to flee.
Who was running downstairs? We heard something. It's going to happen? What's going to happen?
The encounter convinced them it was best to leave the property associated with the tragic murders of the three sisters, leaving us all full of questions. What exactly happened there? Are the three sisters really there? Or is there more to the story? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. On September 23rd, 2023, these men decided to explore one of the most haunted houses in the whole world, the 30 East Drive. They knew things would not go easy, however they had never expected that things would go way scarier than they had imagined.
We are joined with World of Mr. Grey for night one inside England's most haunted house, 30 East Drive. And why everyone always asks, what's the scariest place? What's the best location? And we always say, we don't even have to think twice, it's always 30s.
The first night descended and the investigation began. Camera and devices in hand, the men were ready to capture any kind of activity. They were just waiting for the ghosts to make a move. And then this happened.
I urge you to come.
Am I dead?
I urge you to come and say hello. We don't know if you're dead.
I didn't hear nothing but
As the ghost was communicating with them, the men thought it would be better to go in complete darkness, only for this to happen.
Don't leave us. Stay.
But that was all for the first night. The ghost did not really look like in a mood to communicate properly with the men. And with that, the first night ended and the second one began.
What is that noise?
What? Next door.
Oh, I heard a scream.
What was that? That was right behind me.
As they were talking and communicating with the ghost, something fell behind one of the men, and no matter how much they tried, there was nothing to be seen, only the noise which they heard. The night went on with slight knocks and bangs happening here and there. However, no matter how hard they tried, the ghost didn't really do anything as powerful as it used to years ago. The investigation ended, but the men were sure the ghost was more powerful than this, and so they decided to return again to try one more time. It was the night of the 22nd of April, 2024, when these YouTubers found an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere and decided to go investigate it for any paranormal activities. Despite being so late at night and no lights inside or around the house, the men had the courage to go in there, not knowing what was about to welcome them.
This is a really, really tiny house, isn't it?
The little cottage was too small for the men, but they continued the investigation, asking the spirit living in the house to show them his presence somehow. However, for quite some time, nothing happened, until the spirit started communicating through a device they had.
He won't leave.
You won't leave.
coming down. Are you here? Mate, it's freezing. It's freezing. Come back.
And as they moved forward with the investigation, the spirit was now ready to communicate that he was in pain.
I am in pain.
In pain. I'm in pain now.
I'm in pain now, yeah. Man, I'm absolutely gutted about it.
With the doors moving on their own and slight rumbling sounds being heard all over the house, the men soon decided that it was time for them to leave. But they did promise the spirit that they will be back with someone who could help him. Let's just hope they kept their words. On November 26, 2023, a group of YouTubers took a unique approach to paranormal investigation. Instead of wandering inside a haunted, abandoned house themselves, they strategically placed cameras throughout the location, hoping to capture any activity while staying comfortably warm outside. Late at night, the cameras diligently recorded the house interior. Everything seemed eerily normal until a startling event unfolded. Suddenly, one of the hallway cameras inexplicably tumbled to the ground, almost as if an unseen presence objected to being filmed. There was undeniably no one else in the house. As if to add to the unsettling atmosphere, the kitchen camera picked up faint, inhuman noises. The sounds were difficult to hear, but they certainly weren't from any human conversation. The subtle audio hinted at something else lurking in the house, a presence determined to remind the YouTubers they weren't alone. But what exactly was it? That remains a mystery. A late afternoon discovery sends shivers down a father's spine. He catches his son whispering to someone unseen in his room. The child's odd behavior, including frequent nighttime awakenings, constant time spent alone, and disturbing drawings of a hanging man, fuels the father's concern. Watch what happens next.
What's that? What's that in the corner?
The man hanging.
Oh, why have you drawn that?
Because the man is hanging there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He annoys me at the night.
Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
The situation escalates. The son points to a corner of the room, claiming to see the hanging man again. The fear is palpable, fueled by the child's chilling drawings. To make matters worse, the son claims the hanging man threatened him to keep quiet. Undeterred, the father convinces the child to draw the entity.
Right.
He's crying, and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying? So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me, like you did before?
No, because he'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there.
Okay.
In the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and he just...
Okay, thank you.
Desperate to protect his son, the father moves him to a new room with a camera set up for monitoring. The footage is horrifying. The camera captures something unthinkable. The terror doesn't stop there. Another camera, positioned in the kitchen, records another unsettling event later that same day. The father is now forced to share his son's bed for safety. Despite these efforts, strange paranormal activity persists in the house. The father continues to share updates on social media, leaving viewers with a chilling mystery. Who is the hanging man, and what dark secret lurks within the walls of this house? The haunting continues.